How to get over a breakup. One of the hardest things that someone can go through, depending on the relationship. You definitely need friends and family. You will need people there that will support you and help you to remember who you are, and that you don't need to rely on a bad relationship. Not saying that that's every reason someone breaks up. Most of the time it's usually because someone did something that the other didn't like, whether it was cheating or being abusive or whatever the reason. But you definitely will need someone to talk to. Not everyone has friends or not everyone has family, but there is usually someone there that will be there for you, for a shoulder to cry on, for advice, for anything that you might need. That's definitely something you should lean on. One of the main things that you will need. Another thing you can do is find a hobby. Something that will take your mind off of it. The less you think about it, the less it'll hurt. So just find something you really enjoy doing outside of work or outside of school, whatever it is that you do. Find something you really enjoy doing and just consume yourself in it. Something that you know will take your mind off of it. Like I said, work. You can consume yourself in work. Just work hard. Not saying that it's bad. A lot of people don't enjoy the job. Some people do. But you want to focus on something that will make you happy. Usually in a breakup, you're really sad. You're depressed. So you need something that will boost your confidence and make you feel happy again. I definitely recommend do not go right into another relationship. Usually when you do that, you find yourself comparing that person to the person you had the breakup with. This person did this and this person's not, or something, and it usually doesn't work out. And you definitely don't want to be that person that had a rebound. And people don't like being a rebound. It's not morally right. Now, I know from personal experience, just don't, because that person that you get with might be genuinely into you. If you just got out of a relationship, especially a long-term relationship, I'm not talking about these 2 months, I'm talking about years. If you just got out of a relationship, you definitely are not going to be over that person in a week or a month. It's going to take a while. So the next person you get with, you have to be over the person you were with completely in order for it to work. Otherwise, like I said, you'll find yourself comparing that person to the other person. And it's not right. I feel like that person that you get with might be genuinely into you, might fall for you, and since you're still invested, you have feelings for this other person still, you're not gonna be able to get rid of your feelings that quick. You're not gonna have room for someone else in your life, someone else to make you happy. And it'll just be miserable and you'll still be unhappy. You just have to be happy. You just have to see what makes you genuinely happy. Someone that will make you happy. Now, if the breakup was really bad, those are what I recommend. If it was a mutual breakup, that you guys just know you guys weren't going to be together, weren't happy together, or you guys just found yourself liking other people, then I don't really think these things apply to you. But I would definitely just focus on things that make you happy. That's the only thing. You don't, you'll just be thinking about what if and why and was it your fault and what did I do wrong, and it's not always your fault. Not saying it's the other person's fault 100%. I mean, it does take two people, but sometimes the other person just is the reason, whether it was cheating, like I said, being abusive, wasn't invested in the relationship as much as you. You gotta know you're important and your happiness does matter. Everyone's happiness matters. Everyone's. And it's hard. Not easy. You just gotta keep going. Don't let it consume you. You have to figure out what's right for you. That's the best advice I can give you. That's what advice most people give anybody. You might find yourself wanting to go back to that relationship because it's something you're used to. It's like a routine. But if the relationship ended for a good reason, then it's best to just leave it. Some people find themselves going back just because they can't handle how different it is without that person, and that's not a good enough reason. Don't go back to something you're not happy in. Just don't. Because it won't change. It never changes. And I know this. I know from experience, 100%, it does not change. People can change, but they have to want to change. And they're not going to change from a week to a month. It takes a long time to change, because they have to want. And since that's the person they are, they can't just be like, okay, I'm different, after they've been that way for how long? Years. It doesn't work like that. You need to find what makes you happy, because you're important. Your happiness is important. If you're happy, then when things happen in your life that are unfortunate, but you have people there to support you and you're genuinely happy with your life, then it's easier to get through those things. Now, if you're depressed or in a bad relationship, you tend to think the worst of everything, and something bad happens and it's just going to be even worse. So that's what I genuinely believe, and I hope that it helps you. I might not have the best advice, but my advice comes from experience, and I genuinely care, and I'm a genuine person, and that's what I would give my best friend or someone I love dearly. That's the advice I would give them. And I really do hope it helps you. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. There will be more videos. Thank you.